in comparison to previous years, there was more squad turnover at the last end of the season. Are you pleased with the individuals you've managed to retain?
Yeah, I think like obviously the guys that are here are guys that are, they're here for a reason. They've put a lot into the club, and we wanted to keep them on board. So I'm really happy that they've decided to stay on board. It also gives us that little bit of continuity with quite a few new faces coming in, and also there's a few guys that have been around and sort of know the club, and it helps the new guys settle in. I think is a big part of it.
And you've kept, like you say, key members in your squad, the boys like your forwards, your George Roberts, your Ben Murphys, and then Alex Dolly, Sam Oliver. Do you think it makes your life easier as coaches that you've got them in amongst new boys, that they can kind of preach what they already know from you all?
Yeah, I think it's good, the fact that they've experienced a little bit of how we coach here. So again, it can help the new boys settle in a bit quicker and get up to speed with our sort of systems. And then, I think it's good for them as well. We've got some new guys coming in because they can, and us as coaches, that we can pick the brains of those guys and learn from, different, sort of environments that they've been in, and add to our environment.
You've got some really competitive individuals as well. Does that make pre-season exciting that they're already competing against one another?
Yeah, I think it's a big part of what we're about as a club. I think we want to compete, and we've got a sort of a saying here that there's no grey area in competition. You're either all in or you're not, and you're seeing that with playing, even though they're playing some small-sided games. There's a little bit of sort of we call it niggle, but like probably just competition. They just want to win, and it's great to see. I think the more guys we get like that, it drives competition within the squad, but it also drives standards. And I think it's always something as a coach that you feel really lucky that you've got it within your squad.
So as a whole, you think you're pretty settled with all the boys you've re-signed?
Yeah, no, I think the reason they're here is because they've got the main character traits, not necessarily the talent. It's more they've got that in abundance as well, but it's more the main character traits than what we want as the Doncaster Knight, which is competitive, and if you summed it up and blunted it up in a Yorkshire way, it'd be the good blokes as well, and that's what we're after.